Welcome to YouTube channel, Automoto Tour. A channel about cars, motorcycles, adventures and much more. In this video you can watch about my ride to region Moslavina, located east of the central part of Croatia. Moslavina, Podgorica, September 20, 2020. I have been practicing planned rides for about 5 seasons, now it will be the 6th season. As much as my free time allows me, I try to transfer my travels to these travelogues, so maybe someone gets an idea for a ride, a trip, an adventure. For now, I don't miss an idea, moreover, sometimes they appear quite unexpectedly, one is born of the other. It was the same in this case. The main goal of this ride was the monument to the revolution of the people of Moslavina in Podgorica. The idea itself fell like out of the blue sky, when I saw a model of that monument in Kumrovec. For the 100th time, right now to clarify, I'm not interested in politics, but I'm interested in history, buildings, monuments, the technique itself of how something is made, built. I have never and will never divide people by party affiliation, nationality, gender, color skin. I divide people only on good one and the bad one. To return to the ride, on that September Sunday, it was great day to ride. The summer heat had already subsided a bit. Since only a few destinations are planned, there is no rush. I go to Popovica by highway, and then by local roads. Just a short stop in Popovica, just for one picture with a big antique bicycle. I did not find any information about that bicycle, whether it is a pure decoration or has a deeper meaning, and it is not that I broke down from searching. Who is interested? Bicycle is there, so you can do the research. Next in the plan is direction to Monument to the Revolution of the People of Moslavina. If you are not interested in monuments, feel free to ignore the monument, but the road from Popovica to Podgoric is one of the better routes for us motorcyclists. For the most part, it passes through the forest, there is almost no traffic, the asphalt itself is not in a very good condition, at least then it was so, in some parts of the section. The road configuration itself is to be desired. If is not until now, I hope that this section of the road will be renewed with new asphalt by the near future, because it is a fantastic 20 kilometers. I come to the monument, like all monuments from those past times, the size, design and position in nature is simply breathtaking. The monument is 10 meters high and 20 meters wide. It is the work of sculptor Dusan Zamonia, who called this monument Wings of Freedom and Victory. On one side of the monument are 2 wings, and on the other 3, in the very middle is a honeycomb emblem made of aluminum that symbolizes life. The monument was opened in 1967 and has been a symbol of life's victory over death and defeat, ever since. In front of the monument there is a memorial ossuary in which are buried remains of more than 900 fighters from the wider area of Moslavina who gave their lives for our freedom and independence. It is pure coincidence that my trip took place only one day after the 75th anniversary of the liberation of northwestern Croatia. Flowers, candles and wreaths laid by the President of the Republic of Croatia, Everything looked as such places should always look, beautiful and decorated throughout the whole year, not just a few days a year. Unlike some monuments, this one is fortunately not devastated, and has stood proudly for 55 years. At the foothill of the monument there is a lake and Villa Garrick where you can invigorate your soul and body, with food and drink, and if necessary, sleep over. After visiting the monument and Villa Garrick, I go into the shade of the forest in search of Garrick Town. In the first attempt, I just passed by, so much is hidden in the woods. The navigation said it was there somewhere, but I don't see it. I turn around, ask a passerby, and here we are. Garrick Grad was built in the middle of the 13th century by Ban Stjepan Subic. Along with Medvedgrad, Garrick Grad is one of the oldest medieval Croatian fortified towns in northern Croatia. It was destroyed in 1544 during the Ottoman invasion. The main tower is currently being renovated, and I hope that other buildings will also be renovated. With the visit to Garrick Town, the official part of this trip ended. All that remained was the road home, the same winding road that brought me to this part of the world. While we destroy most of our history, out of pure ignorance, or change it as we see fit, these concrete and metal giants are attracting more and more foreign world. Foreigners come and see the remains of an era. This is exactly how it should be experienced, as an era of the past. We should learn from history, to be better in the present and the future. To finally understand that the broken ones need to be recovered, the weak ones need to be strengthened, and that we all finally move forward together without prejudices and comparisons. Let's not ruin everything around us. Each of these monuments represents someone's father, mother, brother, and it is the only place where their descendants can come and light a candle. The world recognizes such places, so this monument was found in the video for the song Dark Side by the famous DJ, Alan Walker. The video has been viewed only 600 million times. Along with our Wings of Freedom and Victory, the video also includes a monument on Suceska. Photographs of this monument were also found at the International Photo Festival in New York, as well as at exhibitions in Antwerp and Brussels in Belgium. The author of these photographs is Jan Kempenaars. The whole world is showing interest in our property. Only we, We who live here, we always find ourselves smart and point the finger at each other, and the world laughs at us and takes advantage of our disagreement in the background, and everyone takes a little piece. And so one generation, then another, then a third. And we lose, and the capitalists make money. So then in the end they sell us what was ours, and we sit in the corner all miserable and helpless and again looking for who to blame. For beginning, maybe it's a good idea to start with ourselves and stand in front of the mirror if we have the courage to change something. All of you who want a good road and peace for your soul, put Podgoric on your list. It's a good choice for an escape from, lately, a busy and painful everyday life. If you like this video, give us a big like, click on subscribe and bell, so you don't miss the following videos. Thanks and see you in the next video.